Get ready for Day 3 of Ultimate Adventure 2023 presented by RealTruck, where before you know it, we go from a road day with incredible scenery smack into one of the most unbelievable trail systems UA has ever visited. From picturesque low-key drives through Appalachian coal towns and hollers, straight into world-class trail systems with impressive obstacles matched only by the beauty of the surrounding countryside, you'll see why West Virginia delivers something special at every level.
Dude, the camping was amazing. There's been so many UAs where I couldn't sleep at all. And like here, it was perfect. Not too cold, not too hot. It was kind of raining in my tent because it's so humid here, but that was all right. It's kind of like getting another shower.
Day 4, had a great day of wheeling yesterday, ready to see what we got for the road. I decided to get rad because that's what we like to do here at UA.
Very good. Best campsite burrito ever. So good it runs down your arm.
All right, hey everybody, welcome to UA Day 4! Yeah! Ultimate Adventure Day 4 presented by RealTruck starts now. What do we think of the Good Evening Ranch? Oh, it was awesome. That was pretty rad. They've been great hosts, just really help facilitate our experience here, so shoot them a thumbs up on the way out. Okay, so I'll hand it off to Trent for today's logistics.
All right, so today is a road day, right? It's a road day, yeah, it might be a road day. We're gonna be on the road for a while. Don't bury your helmets today. So that might be another hint that maybe this isn't just strictly a road day. And then we're also probably going to have a very special guest with us later on this afternoon.
With the sun just breaking and the morning mist still hanging low, we finished packing up and cinched the last of the tie-downs, caravanning out into the countryside by way of a very special route Trent had come up with. These backcountry roads are spectacularly scenic, with winding curves, flowing streams, and quaint Appalachian mountain towns interspersed throughout. We were on our way to the first of several Hatfield-McCoy trails that we would visit on this UA, but first we made a detour into the New River Gorge National Park and Preserve. Before the New River Gorge Bridge was completed in 1977, to get from one side of the river to the other used to take about 40 minutes. After climbing up the opposite bank, we got to the top and then spun up to highway speeds and crossed the New River once again, this time going bank to bank in a mere 60 seconds. As the coal industry is being forced to wind down, West Virginia has been looking inward for ways to supplement those lost funds, and one of those ways is with its groundbreaking Hatfield-McCoy trail system. That's right, state government and agencies investing in and backing organized, safe, recreational OHV use.
From the Good Evening Ranch was very scenic. A lot of switchbacks from the top of the gorge to the bottom of the gorge down into a river basin. Beautiful drive. Temperatures were cooler. It was a very scenic, very enjoyable trip.
Drivers meeting!
Thank you, Baron. Appreciate it. All right, guys, as I mentioned on the radio, welcome to Ivy Branch. This is one area of the Hatfield-McCoy trail system. We're talking hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of miles of trails. It's amazing. And so more recently, they have actually opened up select areas to full-size vehicles, which is why we're here. Truly, the state of West Virginia is doing things that are a model for the rest of the nation in terms of off-road use and responsible use, managed use. But there is one particular state senator in West Virginia that has done more, I think, than probably any other senator, whether it's a federal senator or a state senator, advocating off-road use, off-road, rights and things like that, and that is Senator Mark Maynard. Yeah, he is truly one of us. Fantastic. Yeah, look at that thing. So,
Vintage.
Truly an off-road enthusiast, and he has done amazing things for the Hatfield McCoy system. The senator is actually going to be with us for the next couple of days, which is great. He's going to be riding with Chris Durham. So, yeah. And then there's another gentleman here that was kind of a linchpin in terms of opening up the ORV trails in these systems, and that is Jerry Bain. So Jerry has really been the spearhead for us, the full-size guys. He will be with us for the next couple of days as well. So I know I want to get in the woods and out of the direct sun, so we're going to be doing 2 trails here today. The rule is anytime your vehicle is moving, all occupants of the vehicle must have a helmet on.
This trail's pretty crazy. It hits you right upside the head. You're off camber. You're almost into a boulder. Now we're going under this little ledge cave thing. A lot of really loose rollers. It's kind of slick. It's hard.
Had to pull a little cable there, but you know, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, but that's why we got those things on here, so we can get out of the situation we're in. I would have never guessed in my life that there's a trail like this in West Virginia. You win some too. Woo!
Right here we have a rock. Right there is a hard place. We're somewhere in between the two. That's kind of what's going I would like to thank Bubba Rope for wanting this special purple shackle and getting us through situations like this. It's the spotter's fault, not the driver. So I'll admit that.
These left rear taillights are illegal on this trail apparently, so we're just removing the skyjacker ones so that they don't get docked at points or anything like that.
So we're on the first part of the first trail today, and my lockers aren't locking in, so we're just getting hooked up and slammed around, so we're just gonna get a tug out of here.
Well, this is not your average road day. I mean, the trails have ratcheted up in intensity and severity and fun. We're here at the Hatfield and McCoy Trail System. This is the Ivy Branch portion of it, and it is every bit of legit as any of us have ever seen.
This thing's called concussion, apparently, and we took quite a while to get through the lower part. Now we're just coming through the upper part in this kind of gnarly V-notch, and you know, this is definitely a gold spot, and we'll probably have more of this V-notch kind of stuff. And everything's still pretty wet, even though they say this is dry. So this year's weapon of choice was our convertible K30, which is an 85 K30 single cab that the obvious mod is we made a kind of a roadster out of it and chopped the top off, which really let us raise the cage up so it fits tall people better and made things lighter, and it's cool and fun. Drivetrain is it's an L92 takeout Chevy engine with a cam in it, turbo 400, kind of a Ultra 4-ish build, higher stall converter, which you'll tell during the trip. Our Magnum box behind it, it's using a Ford 205 because we used a 79 Ford front axle. We've got the Snowfighter Dana 60 with a ARB 488s in this one, chromoly axle shafts, you know, all good stuff in it. The rear is not the factory 14 bolt probably, maybe, but would have been factory in one of these trucks with matching gears and air locker disc brakes and some 40-inch tires, and it's time to go.
Thanks for the spot, Chris. I mean, you can stop me anytime. No, can't stop now.
It's XJ, it's used to it. That's probably the third door that's been on it.
As I have told everybody at the beginning of this trip, I don't think anybody is going to finish this week wishing they had done more four-wheeling.
So most people on this obstacle have been going wide right and taking the hill. You can see all the pat tracks out there, and they're going up the slab. Me, I'm looking at this and I see traction in the rocks. And my vehicle's like, could do this, I think, if I'm capable. And I'm gonna put it in high into that ledge face and then hopefully pull it through that notch and then probably take it back up, to reposition, and then shoot it.
That Milestar Jeep flat out works. I've never seen anything that stable and that traction capable.
This is a 1998 Jeep Wrangler TJ, and it's been heavily worked over. It might not look that much, but it's got a frame stretch and raise in the front. The grill's cut. It's got Curry 60s. 2.0 Fox coilovers with some fancy tuning thanks to them. And then, you know, we wanted a pop-in color, but it's got to be a Jeep color because, you know, Jeep nerd stuff. So this is actually a Pumpkin, which is a late model JL color code. So it's got some sparkle. And we did a matching powder coat, pearl white, you know, just soft top, bikini top. Got the little tonneau cover here and these baller seats. So it's pretty exciting.
Well, that's pretty much a wrap for day 4. We've got just a few more vehicles coming up the obstacle here. Then we're gonna head back to the trailhead, air up. We've got about another hour on the highway down to the hotel. And believe me, there's gonna be a whole lot more four-wheeling tomorrow.
Come on back for episode 4 of Ultimate Adventure 2023 presented by RealTruck. We're going deeper into the West Virginia wilderness because up to now, we've just scratched the surface of what this place has to offer.
This is my convertible mirror now, and then there's some chunkiness that went through here. I didn't fit through that hole down there like Colt did. He just kind of glided right through it, and I kind of crashed into it. But it still opens and closes, so we're good.